What's up, guys? Welcome back. If you follow us on TikTok, you might have seen that we took the two small closets in our bedroom and made it into one big walk-in closet. So this video is going to give you guys a more thorough explanation of that process and how you can recreate it. So this is what the space looked like when we moved in. We ended up replacing the closet doors as a temporary fix, but we ended up scrapping the whole thing all together and building one big closet and making the other closet the entrance to our ensuite bathroom. So I'll give you guys an actual tour of this space in a different video, but this video will explain how he built it in proximity to our bedroom. The bedroom itself is 13 by 14 feet. The closet sticks out 26 inches and is 53 inches across. It's 26 inches out from the other wall and it comfortably fits a 24-inch door. We put a ton of planning into this project to make sure that adding in this closet wouldn't make the bedroom feel small, since it is the master bedroom, and it doesn't at all. There's about 4 feet to walk from our king-size bed to the walk-in closet, so lots of space to get through, and he was able to reuse the trim and the baseboards that were previously there in our new closet. He framed the entire project with 2x4 and 2x6, which we already had from past projects, so it didn't cost us anything, and installed 1/2-inch drywall, as you can see. He removed the original closet wall after the drywall was installed to minimize the dust from this removal, and that original closet was able to be used in our new closet, so it added about an extra foot of space. And you can see here that other closet, take a shot every time I say closet, is now an ensuite bathroom door. For the shelving, he built the entire custom unit out of 3/4 inch plywood. Andrew and I put a ton of planning into this to make sure that the storage space was truly being maximized, because this closet is for the both of us. We store both of our clothes in this area. As you can probably guess, all of our money goes into this house and not into buying clothes, so it works for the two of us. I wanted one really tall shelf for dresses, and then the rest were sweaters and shirts and pants and things like that. We painted and primed both the interior and the exterior. And he also added 1/2-inch poplar to make the shelves look thicker, and the shiplap ceiling and recessed lighting. This is any kind of trim work just to kind of finish it off. And this is what it looks like before adding the drawer fronts. The drawers themselves are super simple. They're really just 3/4 inch plywood nailed together and hardware from Amazon. They're pretty basic, but they just hold our pajamas and our underwear and socks. And I wanted to include this too. We didn't show it on social media, but we did remove the initial window that was in this bedroom to put in a patio door. I feel like it's an important thing to include though, because it really transformed the space. And we kind of finished both the door and the closet at the same time. And this is what it looks like today. I'll give you guys a tour of the space if you want to see it in a separate video, but it works out great for us. I mean, if you have a lot more clothes than we do, you'd probably want to go a little bit bigger than us, but like I said, we don't really buy clothes and it works for us. This unit is from Amazon. I have it linked to my Amazon storefront. It holds all of my jewelry and nail polish, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do recreate this closet, please send me photos on Instagram. And I'll see ya in the next video. Bye!